In his first term, President Trump set out to repeal the ACA and to replace it with what he called something better. But there wasn't really a clear alternative plan that even Republicans could agree on. In other words, there wasn't something better available, and the repeal effort of 2017 failed. But President Trump was still basically hostile to the law, and he took other steps to undermine it. First, the tax penalty on being uninsured, what was sometimes called the individual mandate, was repealed as of 2019. This ended up not being a major issue because the penalty was small and not fully enforced in the first place. Second, the president canceled a type of insurance subsidy that was earmarked to lower deductibles and out-of-pocket costs for poorer Americans. And then third, the president and Congress reduced funding for advertising and outreach and other steps that were used to help people enroll in Obamacare. Because of these steps, there was a real fear that Obamacare would collapse, and especially the new private health insurance markets that were set up, that they would collapse. But this didn't really happen. Initially, there was some market turmoil. Insurance prices rose sharply from 2016 to 2018, and about half of health insurers chose to exit these markets. But in fact, enrollment didn't fall very much during this period, largely because there were still generous subsidies in place to protect consumers. And over time, it was clear that there were enough stabilizing forces within the system to prevent its collapse. Since 2019, the markets have in fact more than fully bounced back, partly because of these stabilizing forces, and partly because of more generous subsidies enacted in 2021 under President Biden's American Rescue Plan. As a result, trends in Obamacare have generally been positive. Enrollment in Obamacare is way up. It almost doubled between 2020 and 2024. Premiums have been stable over time, despite generally steep inflation in other areas of the American economy. And insurer participation, which had fallen by half, has now fully bounced back to be at its highest levels in the law's history.